The GOPI Diaries, Coming Home. So the 5th chapter is A Trip to the Vet. In the evening, Ajji placed me in the basket and put me in the back seat of the car. Tashi and Ajji sat on either side of me. There were 2 men in the front. Shivaji was driving the car and Kariyappa sat beside him. We were soon on the road. I wondered where the Ajjis were taking me. The car stopped after a few minutes. Tachi lifted me out of the basket and got down from the car. When we went inside a large, clean room, I spotted many of my fellow beings. They were whining and growling, speaking all at once. Some of them sounded like they were in pain. I felt scared and clung to Tachi as she took me inside. There were 4 dogs there. One looked sick and was whining loudly. Another was having a bath. He shook himself so violently that the drops of water flew across the room. The 3rd dog was large and sat silently on the side. The remaining dog in the room was tiny and whimpered softly in its owner's lap. It seemed scared just like me. I could understand what each of them was saying. "I don't want this. Please leave me," the sick dog was pleading as they held him on a high table. The dog having a bath tried to speak to his owner. "I'm frightened. I hate baths. The water level is too high for me. Won't you take me back?" The big dog was calm and looked older and more experienced. He was eyeing a chocolate in a glass jar. He could smell it. I looked at a tiny dog with a confused expression. Was it a cat or a dog? The tiny dog scolded me sharply for staring at her, and I knew then she was indeed a dog. But was she small in size or a pup like me? Suddenly, a person in a white coat came near us. Ajji asked, "Doctor, Gopi has joined our family today. How should we take care of him?" The doctor looked at me. "Put him on the table," he said. "I will check him." The sick dog warned me. "This doctor is a monster. He pricks me with injections and I feel like running away." I didn't want to go to this doctor. I wanted to run out of there. I tried to squeeze out of Tachiaji's arms, but the monster caught hold of me. "Come here," he said. Without waiting for my response, he took me and put me on the examination table. "He is a very pretty dog," the doctor said. "I will let you know how to take care of him. He needs vaccination shots and vitamin drops. He must be dewormed twice a year." The doctor continued to give instructions, but I could not understand all that he was saying. The doctor said, "You can buy his pet food and biscuits here." As Tachi listened to the doctor's advice, Ajji went to the other end of the room to buy my food. When Ajji came back, she gave me a small biscuit piece. I ate it immediately. It was yummy. She said in my ears, "This is as good as chocolate for you, Gopi." Then she gave me another piece. I was eating the biscuits happily when I felt a sudden prick on my bum. It was so painful that I stopped eating and felt tears in my eyes. I wanted to stand upright, but the doctor's strong hand held me down. I couldn't move and wanted to bite the monster. "Please don't trouble me," I said firmly. "You're hurting me." But he didn't say anything. The sick dog said, "Keep your distance from him. He's quite merciless. This morning, he operated me on with a knife. I will tell you a secret. Your people are not going to take your side. They respect the doctor too much." By the time he's finished speaking, Ajji had begun to message me at the site of the hurt, and Tachi put another piece of biscuit in my mouth and held me gently in her hands. At the door, I turned and said to the doctor, "I will never come back here again."